find my mark here. Let's go!
Ahoy there, guys! Today we are on the Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. We're going to be cruising for the Caribbean for the next 5 days, and I'm so excited to take you guys with me. Let's go!
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at another Glitter and Lasers video. This is Anna's first Virgin Voyages cruise. This is uploaded in May of 2024. The description says, "Join me on an amazing summer adventure with Virgin Voyages adults-only Caribbean cruise. As a plus-size traveler, I wanted to experience all the fun that Virgin Voyages Caribbean cruises have to offer. From luggage mishaps to photo shoots and excursions, come with me as I have fun on my cruise vacation. See me struggle, explore, and even swim with sharks and rays. Thank you to Virgin Voyages for hosting me on this super fun Caribbean cruise." So they are hosting her. I'm assuming that means she was paid, or I'm assuming that means it was free. So I would hate to see her complain about a free vacation and or a chance to do a paid partnership with Virgin Voyages. I hope she's not going to complain this whole time. I did want to comment that in her description it says, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. She has her comments turned off. So she says don't forget to comment, but she is not reading them, you guys. So this part, she had a lot of music. I have to get rid of it. I know she uses copyright music on her videos. I don't want to deal with that. So anytime there's a montage with music, you get me instead. There's a lot to unpack here, but I think this is just kind of a montage of how her vacation went. So I guess we'll see everything in due time. All right, you guys, let's go.
I'm here at the airport, and I'm headed out on a week-long adventure with Virgin Voyages to the Caribbean. Let's go. Y'all, it was right now that I realized that I have booked a cruise to Mexico on Cinco de Mayo. So pray for me, because I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be consuming a lot of margaritas.
That actually sounds right up Anna's alley. There are a lot of speculations made, and I don't really want to contribute to it, but things that I have heard, Anna likes to consume a decent amount of alcohol, and we know she's kind of a party animal in terms of she likes to have fun and dance, or at least she claims she does, right? She likes being the center of attention. A party on a boat where people are consuming a lot of alcohol, it doesn't sound like something that Anna would hate, especially because it's adults only, you know? It seems like she would kind of go crazy and have a good time at one of those parties.
Sausage roll, sausage roll. It's like a little flute. It's just a sausage and a tortilla. This man hyped it as an authentic Austin cuisine. Meanwhile,
correct me if I'm wrong, Anna, but are sausage rolls and Mountain Dew a part of a healthy diet that we should be eating, especially with something like lipedema? That just does not seem like what her diet should be. And I know she's traveling. I know sometimes when you're traveling, your diet gets thrown off. You eat kind of junk food for a few days. I mean, it is what it is. But at the same time, couldn't have gotten a bottle of water or something. And it's just choices, choices.
I've lived here forever, never heard of this thing. But, I mean, it'll do. I just needed some protein for breakfast. Quick little flight to Miami where we'll pick up our boat and set sail. That sounded cheesy, but I'm cheesy, so it works.
All right, we're in a good mood so far. I like it. She does say in her description that she has luggage mishaps, so I anticipate that we're approaching our first hurdle. I guess let's see.
We made it to Miami. I'll be honest, this airport always stresses me out. I think it's because the ceilings are really low. For an airport, the ceilings in the Miami airport feel A, low, and B, like 1990s Office. I find it hilarious that I've been to Miami airport a bajillion times, and it doesn't matter. I still don't know where my luggage goes.
I wonder if the mishap is that she puts her luggage in the wrong spot. I have not seen this, so I'm just anticipating. She's talking about not knowing where her luggage goes. We know there's a luggage mishap. I don't know. I'm just speculating about luggage. I guess I really have nothing better to talk about if I'm talking about luggage.
I'm still gonna wander around this airport for a minimum of 20 minutes before I find my bags. So, you know, consistency at least. I just realized in getting in this Uber that I left my CPAP on the plane. Which
Ooh, that is not good. I know that for people who have CPAPs, they really need them, so not good that she left that on the plane, and she's going to be on a cruise for an entire week.
means two things. A, I am without a very expensive piece of medical equipment, and I am super mad at myself for leaving it because it is not something I want to have to replace. And I'm annoyed and just like mad at myself, which is not a great way to start this trip. And two, it means I'm going to have the world's worst sleep on this trip. So, wow, this vacation's going to be a banger.
Look, I can understand actually why Anna would be a little bit irritated with herself on this. You know, if you've ever kind of made a big mistake like that and it feels like it's going to ruin the entire trip. I hope that this doesn't ruin her trip. I hope she can put it aside and still have a good time. I mean, I know she's going to have terrible sleep because of it, but at the same time, it's like, what else can you do?
You know what? We will endure. I will caffeinate religiously and I will make it through, but I will never, ever, ever forget my CPAP again. If I can find it, if I can get it at the airport. We're in the process of talking to the airline and everything, but just like fingers crossed that on our way home they find it and I can take it home, because at least that would be like a decent end to this situation. You know, I had a feeling something was going to go wrong. My intuition is never wrong, and I had this feeling that something was going to go wrong, and I was like, nothing's going wrong. It's all going great.
See, I do feel split on this because I know sometimes you just make mistakes, right? You forget something and you kind of kick yourself and you're like, why did I do that? I'm ruining my whole trip. But at the same time, I also know that Anna is not great with being responsible on vacations. She'll like wait till the last second to pack all her things. She's not a very organized person. So, yes, I guess she has my sympathy for sometimes you're forgetful, whatever. But I also think Anna does not help herself. If that is as important of a machine as she says it is, you know, if it's that dire that she has her CPAP, she probably should have been more responsible with it.
Until I realized I left my CPAP. That's our ship! That's our ship! That's our ship!
Okay, calm down, Anna. Calm down.
She's our ship! Gonna get on her, sleep somewhere and do some things. We're here. I thought we were gonna be like mad early, but apparently we are the last people here.
Yeah, see, that comes across as disorganized to me. If you think you're arriving somewhere early and you're actually like kind of late, that tells me you were not as organized as you probably should have been, which is probably why the CPAP got lost.
We are in security. So there we go. Now we go on the cruise. This is kind of cool. It like changes. Ooh, the colors. It was changing, and then of course it stops. I feel like this is gonna be very
I want to preface this by saying I'm not going to talk about the fashion. I already discussed the fashion probably a month ago or so. I did a video all about the fashion she wore on this cruise. So I'm not going to talk about it too much. I still don't like this dress though.
I really wanted to get this suit shot in this like corner window. This isn't even really open yet, but we're just doing it anyway. And I just heard poor John take his shoes off.
Great start to the cruise. Potentially breaking into somewhere we're not supposed to be just to do a photo shoot. I'm not sure that this is what I would be doing. I'd probably be focused on getting to my room and getting unpacked, but to each his own.
Because I'm a monster. So after taking photos in the sauna, yes, I took photos before getting to my room. We are now, I think, nearest to my room, so let's go.
Let's go! Oh,
home? How do I get this thing open? How do I? Huh? Oh, there we go. No? Oh, there we go. Whoa.
Just amazing content. Riveting. Absolutely riveting. I love the shaky camera work. I love how we can't see really anything. What is this, Anna?
Oh, got it. I mean, it's kind of a cool view for takeoff. Sail the Virgin Way. I've got a beautiful view of this parking lot area, which is sexy. That would not work for me. No.
Okay, now I'm questioning what John is doing. John, why don't you put a stop to things like this? You have the power to say no. You have the power to refuse to record. I know you're being paid. But look at what's happening right now. Anna O'Brien riding a seesaw. I cannot believe I've lived to see this day.
Okay, you ready? It's not gonna work.
Okay. She did get some air, you guys. She got off the ground. Not very far. This is about peak. She doesn't really get higher than this. What do you think the other passengers thought?
This is terrible. Okay, but that's low-key very comfortable.
Okay, so I knew about this before this video because she did a photo shoot in it. So in her outfit video, we saw her in this chair. I'm still not sure. Like, there is a part of me that's like, well, of course that this is meant to hold a lot of weight, you know? It makes me nervous. I'll be honest, it makes me nervous.
This is my new home. I live here now. Seriously, this is way better than I could have ever expected. Oh, that's what I needed, man. We were supposed to shoot the sunrise this morning, but...
Are we complaining already? First day of the cruise and we're complaining? Is it because of the CPAP? I imagine she didn't sleep well because she didn't have her CPAP. And like I said, I don't know. There is part of me that's like, yeah, I understand. A silly mistake. I can understand how that would be frustrating. But also, you're on a cruise, Anna. You're on a free cruise. Go enjoy yourself instead of complaining in your bunk.
I'm just sore, just hurting really bad. So I'm going back to bed. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go back to bed.
Sore does not sound like CPAP problems to me. It sounds like she's sore from traveling, which I understand there are people that get sore from traveling, but usually it's much older people or people who have illnesses that are not caused by their own weight. This is very pretty though. Boy, does I look nice. You know, fact about me, I used to live 6 miles from the ocean and I recently moved to a landlocked state. This makes me so jealous about Anna. She's not even appreciating it. Look at this. This is beautiful. I miss this.
I just woke up. I don't feel great. My body is mad at me. My body is very mad at me. But the great thing about being on a boat is I just don't feel the pressure to do anything. I guess this is why people probably like cruises.
People like cruises because it's escape from the pressures of real life. Escape from having a 9-to-5 job or a very exhausting job, you know, the hustle, the grind. People like vacations, specifically cruises, because it's the only time that they can be relaxed and kind of waited on hand and foot. You know, they can just relax by a pool and someone will make them food. Like, that's why people like things like that. I'm sure that Anna does put in work to build her brand, right? She's very successful on YouTube and she knows social media, and I know she's had jobs before. So I'm not out here trying to call Anna lazy, but also most people actually have jobs that they take vacations from, right? This is essentially an influencer trip. She's invited by Virgin Voyages. This isn't her getting away. I mean, she's vlogging this, you know? And I consider myself a person who has a very easy life compared to some people. I genuinely, I do not have anything to complain about. Like I know a lot of people do. Anna even less so, right? Apart from the problems she tends to cause herself, she really does have an easier life. At least it appears that way on camera. I mean, she's very successful. She lives alone in a very expensive city and is able to employ people. She works on her own schedule. I mean, she's a minor celebrity, you know? I don't know. I don't think she understands why people actually like to go on cruises or vacations.
Because there's just the water, you, and a lot of delicious food. Get it. I just had like the coolest experience. This woman came up to me and she said, and I'm gonna get this wrong, and I probably paraphrased it wrong, but she said something along the lines of,
"Good job getting out there." Is that correct? Am I right? Did she say that, Anna? Did she say that, or am I wrong?
as plus size women, we need to understand that it's not about waiting till you get somewhere to feel fabulous. It's about feeling fabulous wherever you're at.
I'm sorry, but there is absolutely no way that another passenger on the cruise said this. This sounds like an inspirational quote that Anna would post on Instagram, not something a random person would say. Look at that face. She's not telling the truth. No way someone said this. I'm sorry, I just don't buy it.
That's the real tea. It's not about your size. It's about feeling fabulous wherever you are on your journey. And you know what? That's the way I live. And that is like the best summation of my viewpoint on fashion and life and expressing myself through dressing.
Look, maybe this is a controversial opinion, but I don't actually think that you have to feel fabulous at every single point. I lost some weight a couple of years ago. I mean, it wasn't a huge amount of weight. It was only like 40 pounds, but still, I lost that weight and it made me feel a lot better. But I lost the weight because I felt like I was overweight. I did not like the number on the scale. I did not like how I looked. During that journey, I mean, you know, being 30 pounds overweight, 20 pounds overweight, during that journey, I didn't feel fabulous as I was going, but I kept going because I knew that if I reached my goal, it would make me feel a lot better, and it did. And I don't think you have to be completely happy with where you're at when you're in the middle of your weight loss journey or health journey or anything like that. Just because you're on this journey doesn't mean you have to feel good. You continue going despite not feeling good sometimes because you know that the payoff will be worth it. So I don't think you have to feel fabulous. I think you can just keep going and understand that maybe you're not going to feel great for a while, but the goal is to feel great when you reach your goal, and you don't have to feel great before you hit your goal. I don't know if that's controversial, but that's just how I feel. I feel great now. I did not feel great during the process or before the process. I feel great now.
I'm just loving myself wherever I'm at on the journey.
See, and that's fine for Anna, and if that is how she feels, or if that's how she needs to get through this, fine. Although I will say that it doesn't seem like loving herself through this journey is helping her journey continue. You know, it seems like perhaps she's loving herself where she's at a little bit too much, so she stays where she's at. I don't know. Personally, I don't think you have to love everything about yourself, period. And I don't think you have to love where you're at or love yourself where you're at. I think you can recognize that there are issues that you do not love and that are making you feel a certain way about yourself. And instead of saying, I'm going to love myself where I'm at, saying, well, no, I want to love myself. And so these things that are occurring or these issues that I have, they have to go because they're preventing me from being happy with myself. So I don't think you have to always love yourself or always see yourself as fabulous in every moment of your life. I think recognizing problems and being like, this is stopping me from being where I want to be. This is stopping me from feeling good about myself. I don't need to sugarcoat it. I don't need to baby myself. I can say, hey, this is bad. Let me solve this. And maybe that sounds a little callous. And I know some people respond better to other things, but I don't know. Some of the overly positive things, like I have to love myself throughout my journey. I have to love myself wherever I'm at. They just don't resonate with me. And I don't think they resonate with everybody. Some people maybe, but not everybody.
It took one day on a cruise for me to feel totally and completely broken.
And she's drunk. And she's coming off as drunk, you guys. I don't know. I'll keep watching this clip, but I'm pretty sure Miss Girl is tipsy already.
So I told John, oh God, my camera's falling. I told him I don't want to film anymore today, so we're not going to. I've learned something about cruises. You start and you're like, I'm gonna look beautiful, I'm gonna look great. And then you allow yourself to devolve to your gremlin state.
See, there's no way she's sober. She is slurring her words. I mean, she is coming across as like she definitely went to breakfast and had a couple of mimosas. Also, Anna, you did a whole video about your cruise fashion, acting like you were dressed to the nines the whole time, and then we see you show up in this. Where was this in the fashion video? I didn't even get to rank this. Also, that is an unfortunate place where the elevator door is, because the brake is making you look even bigger. What is this outfit, Anna? I thought she was dressed so well this whole cruise. She made it seem like she was just the fashion goddess of the cruise. Look what we have.
Which is where I am now. I'm literally in my pajamas getting breakfast. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. Little Sammy for breakfast. Oh yeah, you have too much energy for this time of day. Too much. It's too much.
I don't like when she films employees. That's all I'm going to say about it. I just don't like it.
We just landed in Punta Lagosta. I don't know if I said that right, but we're in Mexico.
Ooh, Mexico. And we decided to wear the prison outfit because I remember this outfit from the fashion video. I remember that she said they didn't have a lot of clips in it. Got a lot of clips in her hair, though. That was bad. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Viva la Mexico! I said that wrong, too. And we are going on an excursion today where we are going to snorkel and hang out at a beach. And there's a trampoline, which I'm very excited about, but also feel like I might injure myself. So it's gonna be fun, whatever it is. And also, definitely an adventure. We are here, and John's camera is acting a fool. So we're gonna switch over to using GoPro, iPhone, and 360, which is kind of fun because it forces us to work with tools that we don't usually work with and become better at them. And you know what? I love learning new things. That's our boat.
Okay, I have two concerns. One, there was mention of a trampoline. I'm nervous. I feel the same sort of nervousness I did when she sat on that swing. I guess we'll see where this takes us. Two, the second thing I'm nervous about is snorkeling. We got a little preview of the swimsuit that we're dealing with on this cruise at the beginning of the video, assuming she only brought one, which I doubt, honestly. She probably has a bunch. I'm not ready for the footage, but we're gonna proceed.
It is not, in fact, the thick porridge boat. It is the catamaran in front of it. Kind of a letdown. It's like the thing that people need to realize. I don't care. I'm in my swimsuit. Everybody else is wearing clothes? No, screw it. We are in the sun. I'm going to get a tan.
Everyone else was fully clothed, but you just had to get naked? Is that what's going on? You just had to pop on that bikini? Respectfully, do we think she has horizontal lines on her stomach from the tans? That's just respectfully. I said respectfully. Come on, Anna.
But with sunscreen. Responsibly. So, we are done in Cozumel. We are going back to the boat and then back to the bigger boat. I'll tell you, I'm a little embarrassed I couldn't get up on the playscapes, but you know, it's just something to try in the future. But in my body.
Is she wearing a different swimsuit? Did she bring multiple swimsuits to this island? Is this all one day, or are we at this island for multiple days? I guess I'm going to assume we're at the island for multiple days. It would be very weird for her to bring multiple swimsuits for one day. I know she does photo shoots, though, so maybe that's why.
Has grown to support me a little bit more. So, you know what? Just another thing to work towards, another goal. Okay, so we're at dinner and we're eating, and like this huge stream of women come in, all dressed as mermaids, but like really sexy mermaids. Like we're talking pasties and mesh tops, which is
I bet Anna wishes she was part of that group. You and I both know she would wear that. You and I both know that she would be a sexy mermaid on this cruise, and that she wishes she was friends with them.
like, do you wear what you want? But they were quite the sight to behold. So the woman next to me goes, I know those women and they're nuts. And she goes, if you want to have a good time, go to their hall on the cruise ship and just look at what's on their doors. So that's what we're doing right now because I am so curious. I need to know. I need to know what's on there first. Literally headed up to floor 13 to check this out.
Imagine being like 40 on a cruise, and the most exciting thing you could think to do is stalk this other group of women and try to find out what's on their door. Also, imagine being so, I don't know the right way to phrase this. Let's just say so, I don't know how to put it politely, but Anna, they obviously are swingers. They're obviously swingers, Anna, and I was also sheltered growing up. They're swingers. We know this. Either she knew and is playing dumb, or she's really that much of a, I don't even know what to say. I don't know. She's not innocent. That's not the word I'm looking for. Something though. Naive maybe? I have no idea.
It is my #1 priority right now. I'm so nosy. He just needs to know. So yeah, we found the swingers on this cruise ship. You know what? They're having fun. It's their choice. Let your freak flag fly. I kind of like it for them. I just couldn't do it myself, but you know, if it's their lifestyle, who am I?
She seems a little bummed out by the realization of what it was. I mean, do we think that she knew and was just pretending? Or do we think that she had to have someone explain it to her? And now she's like, oh yeah, you do you. It's your lifestyle, whatever. But do we think that she thought she was getting invited to be a part of some crew of fabulous, scantily clad women? I don't know. Her behavior before and after finding out are very weird. She was like excited in that elevator, and now she's like kind of awkward about it.
Judge. It is 6:30. I am up, I think, before anyone else on the ship because we're going to try to shoot some images before everybody else gets up. So
I highly doubt that she's the first one up. If this is truly an adults-only cruise, I would guess that there are some older folk, retirement age folk, and they tend to wake up very early. They do. So 6:30 does not sound that early to me for what some of these people are used to getting. I'm just saying, like, my parents and grandparents consider it sleeping in if they are still asleep at 7 o'clock. I highly doubt she's up before everybody else.
we can not have to have other people in our pictures, and also like just be respectful that some of those people probably don't want their pictures on the internet. So here we go.
Oh my, how considerate. No considerations for the people you film and put on the internet though, right? I mean, there are so many people in the backgrounds of your videos. Not only that, but you filmed that worker. You filmed her. And now you're like, oh, we don't want pictures because people might not want to be in the internet. No, you just want your moment. You want your perfect Instagram photo. Let's not pretend that it's consideration for others.
To give you an idea of how early I'm up right now, let me show you the deck because there's nobody here but me. It's not even open.
Anna, there's literally 2 people right there. You're filming 2 people while being like there's nobody there. Also, so what if the deck is empty? I mean, I don't know if that's where people congregate this early. People are probably in their cabins still, getting ready for the day, or out at breakfast or something. There's not any people right there, though.
So I think I found the best place on the ship to sleep. In the Richards place, if you have the Rockstar band. These things, I don't know what they are, but they are like literally the most comfortable thing ever. I could sleep here for hours. For hours! It's good. Okay, nap time. Bye, me. Ah!
I thought no children were allowed on this cruise. I must have been mistaken. Anna, you are in public. You're in public. That's all I'm going to say. You're in public.
I look so rough, but my breakfast just came. And why did it take till like the last day of the cruise for me to figure out I could just have breakfast delivered? Oh, I'm a special type of gross right now.
Well, a special thanks to Anna for documenting this because I, for one, when I want to know what a Virgin Voyages cruise looks like, I want to know what Anna looks like in the morning when she's gross. Actually, I don't.
Oh well. So, I literally think John and I are the first people off this boat. We are the first people to experience Bimini. Yeah. Literally no one else is here except crew.
Is there anyone else on the ship? I thought this was a cruise ship full of people, but everywhere Anna goes, she's like, I'm totally alone, except when she's stalking swingers. What is going on?
And the normal exit was closed. So, you know what? Early bird gets the worm. I don't know what the worm is in this case, but we're gonna get it. And we're on our way to the beach club. You gotta take a little shuttle there. So we shuttle in. If I could do this all over again, I would definitely spend more time in the water here and less time in the water in Cozumel, but we can't go back and change things. I'm just bummed that in our schedule, we don't have more time for this because the water is freaking incredible. Like, look at this! Look at this! We are here and we are waiting to get aboard a boat and go swim with some stingrays. And I was like, I spent all this time doing my hair this morning. I was like, it's gonna be so resilient. Swam in the ocean once, it's already jacked. So that tracks.
See, and then she is around people and she's the loudest one there. I mean, do we need to be singing loud? I don't know. Maybe nobody else cares. I mean, maybe they've all been drinking, just like I suspect Anna has been. I'm scared for this swimsuit, Anna. It's a lot, and she doesn't have a lot, but it's a lot.
Someone can taste your honey. I don't know what that means, but it's catchy. Oh, that was loud. Coming for snacks. Hi, stingrays. Yeah, we coming. You best bet we on our way. We know you dropped the food for us. We want that good. Okay, so we just finished swimming with the stingrays, which was really cool. Also, Bimini is gorgeous. I definitely need to come back here and spend actual time in the Bahamas versus on a cruise ship, which I think that's what a cruise ship's really good for, is it helps you figure out where you want to spend more time. And now I know. Bahamas. I took a little shower. I'm feeling refreshed and I'm going to get my hair braided. But here's the thing. I don't really know what I signed up for. I just was like, oh, it'd be fun to get my hair braided. But do I even know what that means on this ship? No. So I guess we'll find out together. It's so dope.
Am I missing something? It's just 2 Dutch braids. You went to get your hair braided in a bikini top in the Bahamas and you just got 2 Dutch braids? I feel like I was expecting her to get the white girl on vacation special, when they come back with the braids and they're like, it's from Jamaica or something like that. I was not expecting just a couple of Dutch braids. I'm actually a little disappointed.
Worth it. Y'all, we have one last dress to shoot. And I didn't want to. I was like, I'm not going to shoot this dress. And then I did it. I got up. I put the dress on. I put the makeup on.
Nevertheless, she prevailed, you guys. Let it be known, in the face of exhaustion and being tired because you're on a cruise, Anna did not let that stop her from doing the photo shoot, which she needs to do, It's like they tried to bring her down and our girl couldn't be stopped. She prevailed and we're so glad.
Well, kind of. Not a lot of makeup. Okay, I put some lipstick on. And we came down and the place we wanted to shoot is freaking closed. So there's no point that I am here doing this. Ugh.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's adversity. Will she even get the shots? I mean, was this whole cruise for nothing? The place was closed, you guys. Which actually harkens back to the beginning of the video with the poor planning, but that's another story.
that's it. It's time to go home. It's time to disembark and fly back to Austin. I had a ton of fun. I'm also exhausted. Still have not found my CPAP. So the vacation was awesome. Losing my CPAP? Not so much.
And that's how it ends, you guys. The CPAP is gone. It's lost forever. Anna had mostly a miserable trip with montages that made her look happy. And that's it. CPAP is gone. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you made it this far, please put some water emojis and some ship emojis down in the comments so we can go on a cruise just like our girl Anna did. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!